Are you a YouTuber?
Hi, yes I am. I am the YouTuber. Please, come on in. It's a very hot day today in Japan.
Thank you for inviting us to your home.
No worries, no worries. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I've got to clean up beforehand.
No worries. Today we actually came here to interview you and ask you a few questions.
Oh, of course. Sure. Go ahead.
So we have 43 questions for you to give people a more intimate look into who Gigguk really is.
Right.
But for anyone who might not really know you, have stumbled on this video by accident, could you quickly explain who you are and what you do?
Sure, I'm Garnt, aka Gigguk. I also go by the Anime Zone because I do anime content on YouTube. I also have a second channel where I do more gaming / more anime content, and I have a podcast called Trash Taste.
Oh, awesome. And other than your video creation, what's been keeping you busy these days?
Honestly, between my main channel, my second channel streams, and Trash Taste, and the tour that we're going on, I don't have a lot of free time right now. That's all that's keeping me busy.
Oh, tour, that sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Is that the most exciting thing in your life right now, would you say?
Honestly, why wouldn't it be exciting? I'm literally touring America on a bus. That sounds like something only rock stars did back in the day.
Wow, so you'll be spending a lot of time in a bus with your podcast members.
Yeah, I really hope we get along well for a long time because I don't live with my boys. So this is going to be a real test for our friendship.
Okay, but other than them, obviously, if you could spend a day with anyone in the world, who do you think that'd be?
Ooh, off the top of my head, I'd have to say Quentin Tarantino. The guy is a madman when it comes to films, and I would love to pick his brain one day.
I love his work too. What if this question included fictional individuals too? Would it be still the same answer?
Easy. Onizuka from Great Teacher Onizuka, one of the coolest anime characters alive. If he was alive.
Maybe one day. And what would you do with them?
Have a beer.
Who would you say is your biggest idol or role model?
My biggest role model is going to sound cheesy, but it's my dad. He had such a tough life, and I hope that I can achieve as much as he did with the resources he was given.
Oh, well, thank you so much for letting us look a little bit closer into your life.
No worries. You don't need to stand in the corridor. Come into the office.
Thank you. Oh, so this is where the magic happens.
Yeah, this is the Gigguk office. This is where all the magic happens. This is where I make all of my videos. As you can see, spoilers. No. Hopefully by the time this video's out, that video would probably be out. So no promises. I hope I didn't jinx it.
Would you say your videos probably take a lot of preparation, but which one video on your channel took you the most amounts of time to write?
The one that took the most amount of time to write was probably my top 20 coolest anime characters of all time. That one took me like a year and a half to write or something like that. That was longer than my actual thesis in university.
What about the shortest?
The shortest is easily the first video I made, which is a Bleach review that I did in one afternoon.
But how long have you been doing YouTube now?
I've been doing YouTube now for 15 years, which is far too long. It's far too long, but here I am still somehow on YouTube.
And within that time period, what would you say was your biggest achievement?
It's right here. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is, all right? I'm gonna pass this off to my kids. And they better appreciate this.
For anyone who doesn't know, that is Domestic Girlfriend?
That is a signed Shigshi by Kei Sasuga. Thanking me, by the way.
Wow.
Yes. Okay, it's my family heirloom, okay? Have a good look.
But for this video as well, but for most of your videos on your channel, where do you get the inspirations for?
Easy, I get it in the toilet or on the shower. Sorry, no, on the toilet or in the shower is what I meant to say. Look, this is where the real magic happens, all right?
The glorious spot.
That's enough of that. That's enough of that.
And what's the first thing you do after you get that idea?
What I do is I'm normally on my phone, so I have a notepad where I note down all of my ideas. I have about 100 ideas on this notepad, and most of them will never see the light of day.
Secretive.
Yeah.
But if you couldn't do YouTube nor engineering, what do you think you'd be doing?
I think I'd be doing something with social media or digital marketing because that's basically YouTube without the content creation in general. So yeah, probably that.
It's something similar enough to go off from.
Yeah.
I was really curious, however, what is that thing you took out the tea from?
Okay, so most gamers have an energy drink fridge, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to be like them. I'm going to have a green tea fridge. We promote the green tea here. We need a healthy lifestyle, guys.
That
Stop
is so
drinking
fancy.
energy drinks. Yeah, speaking of which, you want to drink yourself?
Oh yeah, that would be awesome, thank you.
Let's go up to the kitchen.
While we're on our way up, if you don't mind me continuing.
Sure.
As a kid, what would you want to be growing up?
I wanted to be an engineer, which is why I did engineering.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But, so people on the internet know you by so many different nicknames. What would you say is your OG nickname?
Well, my OG nickname is actually Gig, because Gig is my Thai name. So how Gigguk got formed was from Gig originally. Gigguk was a family name that offshooted from Gig itself.
Ooh, so that's where it came from.
Yeah.
But what was your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject, this is gonna make me sound so sad, it was maths, okay? It was maths, I was that Asian kid. Here's your drink.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that maths probably got you to go from a performing arts to an electrical engineering degree, I assume?
Yeah, like I went to a performing arts school, but that's because it was like kind of in my area. So I did engineering just because I guess I was just really good at it.
And that's one way to pursue your talents?
Yeah.
Definitely. So, since you grew up in Brighton, what do you like most about your hometown?
Honestly, it's the beach. It's even if the beach is so much more worse than other beaches around the world, it still holds a close place in my heart.
I'd love to go there sometime, but since we're here in the kitchen, what would you say is your favorite beverage?
My favorite beverage is right at the moment either wine. We have look at this wine fridge we have right there. But recently, me and Sydney have really got into craft beer. So it kind of makes us sound like alcoholics. No, this is just what happened during COVID. All right.
It's just life. That's just life. And what is your favorite food, on the other hand?
My favorite food is bone-in chicken. That's not a lie. One of my foods growing up was my mum cooking me chicken wings, and I'd have it every week.
Was that also the last thing you cooked?
No, the last thing I cooked was probably my world famous lasagna. This is the kitchen where it happened. Look at this kitchen tabletop. Look at this oven. All right, look, this is so much better than any oven you can get in other places in Japan. Yeah, that's the secret to why Maylin approved.
I'd love to try it sometime. What is one thing you need in your fridge at any given time?
Of course, this is an easy question. I got it right now. It's orange juice. I have it every morning when I wake up. It's the best juice. It's the only juice to wake up from. I don't know how anyone in the world could hate orange juice. And I don't know anyone in the world who hates orange juice because they don't exist. They don't exist.
What about Connor?
Orange is the worst. We don't talk about Connor.
He doesn't exist for now.
I said person, not monkey. Come on.
Oh, but you have such a lovely home.
Yeah, let's like have a look at the living room. Come on. But first, before going in the living room, look at this beauty. Look at this beauty right there.
Showing off that anime waifu.
We wanted to put an art piece at in the middle, but I was like, let's just put Asuka, best girl.
This is art.
This is art. That's the centerpiece right there.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh.
And everyone who comes around, they have a feel of this carpet. Look, have a feel of this.
It's so fluffy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Several people have like slept on this carpet because it's so fluffy.
Definitely. I want one for my own house.
Yeah.
Speaking of like your living habitat, what is one habit that you would like to break?
I would like to break waking up late. When I wake up early, it just feels so much better.
True. What is a guilty pleasure of yours then?
I have no guilty pleasure. I'm pretty sure if I had guilty pleasures, I wouldn't have a YouTube channel.
And what was the last TV show you watched?
The last TV show I watched was probably The Boys on Amazon Prime.
Ooh, do you recommend it?
Yeah, I recommend it a lot. Sorry, this is I'm noticing that it's got some stains on it. Yeah, I recommend it a lot.
The place looks amazing. Please don't worry about it. But
no, it's not okay. It's not. It can always be more clean. I know my mom's gonna watch this. Okay, she's gonna be like, "God, you haven't cleaned your house."
Oh no. And out of the current airing shows, what do you would say is your favorite?
My favorite's probably Summertime Rendering, which is airing. It should be airing on Disney Plus, but unfortunately, if you don't live in Japan or Southeast Asia, you probably can't watch it right now. So have a look out for that when they release it.
And what is a movie that made you cry your eyes out?
It's going to make me sound like such a normie, but it's Your Name. And that was one of the first movies that actually made me cry in theaters, because before that, I couldn't cry in a public setting.
I mean, it is an awesome movie.
It is.
And what is the best compliment you have ever received?
The best compliment I received is a secret, actually, because it was actually from my boss, Maylin. And Maylin doesn't normally get emotional, but she wrote a really touching message to me on our guest book on our wedding. And it's something I'm going to remember. Thank you, Maylin.
Well, that is a secret that people will never know about, but I'm sure she'll appreciate it. And what would you say is the best gift you've ever received?
The best gift, this is going to sound normal, is a PS4. And it's from Sydney. And the reason it's the best gift I've ever received was because back then she didn't have a job and she had just moved to the UK. So she worked a secret part-time job just to save up enough money to buy me a PS4 for Christmas. And it was the most surprising gift I've ever received on Christmas Day. I don't know if she filmed my reaction, but it was pure shock and awe. And I thank her for it. I mean, speaking of Sydney, she's actually upstairs right now. So let's go see what she's up to. Let's
go say hi.
Yeah, look at these boys first. Look at these beautiful boys. Look at that. Look at
the article.
Yeah. God, I seem so vain just having that out.
Just casually plugging Trash Taste.
Yeah. Subscribe to Trash Taste.
But by the way, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would you choose?
Probably choose teleportation, because one thing I love doing is traveling around. And if there's one thing I could cut out of traveling, it's traveling. You know, if I could just appear someplace, that would be amazing.
It would definitely be very useful for these many stairs in your
house.
Come
into the guest room, guys. Come into the guest room. This is my sofa that I sleep on sometimes. It also doubles up as a therapy sofa.
Wow.
So come on, ask me questions. Come on.
What would you say is the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
The most adventurous thing I've ever done is probably moving to Japan, actually. It's a pretty big life choice.
True. What about the most spontaneous?
The most spontaneous is, so I watched A Place Further Than the Universe and I was like, this is so inspiring, and just made me go up and climb a mountain the next day after I finished it.
Wow. Had a bit of impact on you, definitely.
Yeah.
But what makes you laugh more than anything?
Ugandan knuckles. Keeping that meme alive.
Is looking at memes one of the things you do to de-stress?
Unfortunately, not at the moment. Oh, I'm glad I'm on this safe right now. Right now I'm playing Genshin Impact to de-stress, even though I know it's a bad idea, guys. Okay, just don't judge me. Don't judge me.
The gacha
right?
addiction.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay, I fell back in.
No, nobody will judge you, I'm sure. But if you weren't living in Japan, where would you want to live?
Probably Thailand. I really miss Thailand because I feel like it's my second home. Mm-hmm. And we lived there about 3.5 years before moving to Japan, and I haven't had a chance to go back since the pandemic hit, so I'd really like to go back.
What do you miss most about it?
It's just so relaxing there. Thailand's probably my sanctuary because it's the place that I can go and I just no one there stresses me out. It's just a nice place where you can go and forget about the rest of the world.
That sounds awesome. But now that you're in Japan, if you could change one thing about it, what would it be?
The banking system. Easy. You know, there's a lot of things about Japan that, I think could change, but if it's just one thing, I just want banks to be more convenient. Please, Japan, please, I'm begging.
Let's make it happen. But what would you say is one of the biggest turning points in your life so far?
So the biggest turning point in my life so far is probably meeting my wife. I know, guys, but I'd be lying if I said any other answer, I guess. Right, Sydney?
No.
Let's go have a look at what Sydney's doing, shall we? Can we come in, Sydney?
Yes.
All right.
Hello.
Oh my god, yes. I totally
Oh my god, is that Genshin Impact?
No. Hello everybody, my name is Sydney, aka Sydsnap, and I am this guy with life.
Aww. Well, hi Sydney, thank you so much for inviting us to your home.
Of course.
Since you know Garnt best, what would you say is one thing that most people don't know about him?
He's the cutest little baby man there is, yes.
That's what you chose?
Yes.
Seriously, out of everything you know about me, that's what you're gonna broadcast to the internet?
They all need to know Garnt.
Garnt, would you agree?
Yes.
Actually, did you know I work for the BBC? That's something that people don't know about me.
Honestly, I didn't even know that.
Wow, I did not. But retrospectively, what is one piece of advice you'd give your teenage self?
Probably don't be afraid to make the mistakes you're about to make because you'll learn a lot from it and you'll become a much wiser person for it.
That is a great piece of advice. But if you could redo any aspect of your life, would there be anything you'd change?
Honestly, in that vein, I mean, there are a lot of parts of my life that I might regret, but it all led to the person I am here today. And I kind of like the person I am right now, so I probably wouldn't change anything.
Oh, we do too.
Oh, thank you. Too kind. Look at this.
Oh my god, too much. It's too much.
But lastly, what is next for Gigguk?
Well, after traveling around for the last 3 months, going to anime conventions, recording so many podcast episodes, and then going on tour, probably going to take a break. Just have some time. We haven't actually gone on our honeymoon yet, so we kind of want to do that. Just take a break.
You truly deserve it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having us and for answering our 43 questions.
No worries. Well, I hope you had a nice house tour.
Yes.
Hope you enjoyed the house.
It was great getting to know you a little bit
Yeah,
better.
thank you very much. And feel free to let yourself out, guys.
Just like that?
Yeah.
Don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you,
Bye,
alright?
guys. Bye, guys.
Okay,
Bye,
yeah.
let's get the fuck out.
Bye. Bye.
Hey guys, well, I hope you enjoyed that interview. This kind of ended up being an unofficial house tour, but hope you guys enjoyed looking around our house since we haven't showed it off since the original house tour we did on my second channel, and I'm hoping things look way neater on camera. But anyway, did you guys enjoy this style of interview? If so, please leave a comment below and please like and subscribe, and of course subscribe to the GeeXPlus channel. And if you don't know who I am still, then you can check me out on all my socials, YouTube, Twitter, whatever, links in the description. But anyway, that's all from me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah, goodbye.
Alright guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Just get out.
Get out.
Figure you can
All
find
right.
your way out.
The side door is open.
It's fine.
Side door is open.